see where you vote, and see where you can apply for your ID card or register as a Biafran. Application for ID card, you can also accomplish that through the Biafra Security Administration website. We all know that our referendum convention is coming. This will be the mother of all conventions. If you can attend and you miss it, it's something you will live to regret. Do everything you can to attend. Part of the things that you do to attend is to go right now as we speak and secure a spot. Because we don't have an indefinite space. Very soon, you may click and we will tell you the link is disabled because we don't have space. And remember, do not say, oh, I know the European rep, he will get me in. Not at all. We follow the rules because this is Biafra. It is through the same link that everyone will follow to get a seat. And once filled, it is filled. Right now, there's a discrepancy between the number of people that have registered for Finland Convention and those that have applied for their ID card. My brothers and sisters, note that if you choose to just register for the convention and not get the ID card, you will not participate in the convention. The ID card is one of the documents that you would use to access the hall. So as you are getting your ticket for Finland on the same site, click to register for your ID card. It is important that you do that now because we will need time to review your application for your ID cards to be printed and mailed to you. What does this mean? It means that if you wait until August, I'm gonna wait, August, I will apply. Well, remember, we have a lot in our hands. So if you wait till August to apply, and we don't have time to review your application and print it and send it to you, it is your fault. We will not answer for that. Because just as you have 24 hours in a day, so do we. And we have to review, print, and send. So if you are planning to come to Finland and you have not secured a seat in the hall and your ID card, start doing that now or as soon as we are done. So why must you vote in our ongoing self-referendum? If you guys recall, each time the Prime Minister talks about this, he would tell you that the first stage is going to end in May. Well, as a team, we think that there is pride in saying, I've voted. I've helped people vote. There is pride in saying that, oh, I was part of the group that voted during that first stage. Because everything is relative. The people that voted on that first day will say that they are more patriotic. That's how we do it in America. Who is more patriotic Americans can fight, they can kill themselves. But when it comes to loving America, everybody is fighting. Who is more patriotic? That is what we want Biafrans to do. That is how you need to be thinking and feeling about your own nation. So if you voted on the first day, first week, first stage, definitely you are more patriotic than people that have the access and ability to vote on that first stage. And they just refused, waiting for more nudging and nudging and nudging. And some are waiting for a keg of wine. You will only be pardoned if you did not know, but I don't know how a human being on earth would not know what is happening around them. Or if you do not have access or do not have anyone to help you, then you'll be pardoned. If you voted during the second stage of this voting. So for people that have not voted, or for people that have voted, but there are people in their lives that have not voted, we are here again to remind you why you need to vote. For mothers like me, fathers, parents that have children up to 18 years of age, and your child have not voted, oh my goodness, you are failing. You are not doing right by that child. You groom your children the way that you want them to behave. Talk to them about Biafra, show them the link, help them to vote. After all, how many years will parents live on earth? We are fighting for our children, and those children must vote. So when we say call your family members, all the parents that are looking at me right now, ask yourselves, your adult children, 18 years and above, married, single, have they voted? Only you know the answer. I can speak for myself. I have 4. 3 have voted. In fact, they voted on that first day. So again, to people that have not voted, why must you vote? If you need freedom, freedom from a murderous country. That country is called Nigeria. People that live in America, they always, oh, freedom, freedom, freedom in everything. It's perplexing that you will see Biafrans in America, they will be screaming about freedom. Hey, you cannot come to my lawn. If you come, I got my stuff. But then you talk to them about freedom for their brothers and sisters in the homeland. They pretend that they don't know what you're doing. Shame on those people. So if you need freedom from a murderous nation, a murderous country, because we call it what they call it, this is an official presentation, you must vote in this ongoing self-referendum. This is their headline, not ours. 4 killed, many injured as herdsmen attack Enugu community. Enugu is in the heart of Biafra land. I bet you there are some Enugu, old Enugu state citizens that may not have voted. Oh my God. The sad thing is, people are being killed by animals in human form. These people are animals in human form. I'd rather be killed, but I will not be killed by a lion, by a scorpion, by a viper, by a chimpanzee. At least I know that that's an animal, than being killed by human in animal form. As they are killing indigenous people, their animals would be destroying crops. This killing is sanctioned, continues to be sanctioned by the murderous Nigeria government. This is why you must vote. Just juxtapose headsman system of rearing cattle to modernized system of rearing cattle that you see in civil societies, where one man's business would not be the reason another man's business suffers, talk of the loss of life. So for Biafrans, sometimes we hear, oh, if you chase all these headsmen, some Biafrans, they are also headers, they have cattle. This is the type of ranching that we will have in Biafra land. Will be contained within a specified area, and nobody destroys another's business, talk of life. This is why you must vote. The reason we picked this is just current, because we know that Nigeria is dumping a lot on the citizens, that before you have time to process what just happened, they will dump another on you, and you wouldn't even process. After some time, you go, forget it. And then our people are just floating in the air. Wherever it blows, they go. It is time to take a stand. My people, it is time. If you've not voted, vote. If your adult children have not voted, make them vote. If you've not helped people to vote, help. Nobody's an island. I am sure that all of us here know people. Talk to them. Have them vote. Need more reason? Sometimes we cry. And this country seeing what is happening, oh, United Nations, please come. Hello. United Nations will not come. They don't come just because people are crying. Because United Nations is just a body made up of people from different countries. And these different countries, they have their own challenges, and they tackle their challenges head on. They will not leave their challenges and come because you're crying. But when a country needs help, they have to do something for that help to come. Therefore, Biafrans, you and I must tackle our problems. We must liberate ourselves from murderous Nigeria. Our liberation starts at the ballot box. Go and vote or stop complaining. Because you complain means nothing. You can tag anyone from here to about 1 mile and you're not doing anything, it means nothing. Your vote is your voice. It is your way of sending a loud and clear message to the world powers. Just imagine, pause for a second. Think about the conversations you've had. If you go to our media platforms, especially on Twitter, X, the great people that man the Twitter platforms, I salute you guys. We listen to you. When you go on X and listen to the argument, you hear Nigerians telling Biafrans, oh, but referendum is not in the constitution of Nigeria, blah, blah, blah. Isn't that laughable? Then think about when you now conduct your self-referendum, beating your chest and doing it, and providing that data to the world. There's a saying that necessity is the mother of invention. Why would we be sitting down sleeping for animals in human form to displace us? Woe betide anyone that believes in that. Use your vote. Make a statement. It is a responsibility that you have. Just as you go to work, make money to pay your bills, you need to go to that ballot box and vote for your freedom. When you do that, you write your name in the annals of Biafra history. You may be going, oh no, but nobody would know. Don't fool yourselves. We know. And one day, perhaps, the Prime Minister may decide, yes, we need to know who voted. Before you would ask us to help you do X, Y, Z, we look to see, oh, did you vote? It will even be worse if you are outside of Biafra land in diaspora. Your people are dying and you're not voting. The simplest thing that you are asked to do, vote. You will live to regret if you do not vote in this ongoing Biafra self-referendum. More reasons? We will give you more reasons. We didn't make this up. I don't even know who this guy is. But someone actually said school tests are haram because only Allah can test us. And he boldly wrote his name. I think we know haram, something haram in Nigeria. Boko Haram, the #1 terrorist group in Nigeria. Is it a coincidence that someone says school tests are haram? Boko Haram. Education is forbidden. When nations are working on how to cure cancer, nations are working on how to cure HIV. Nations are working on how to send astronauts of their own descent to the moon. Nations are working to get plots of whatever space it is in Mars. A group of people that somehow a different nation decided to put us together are trying to send us to the Stone Age. My people, you are still sitting down and looking at them. The thing about these people is that they have a plan, they are persistent, and they never give up. You keep quiet, they will actually achieve their aim. Push back, and your pushback is with voting. This is a headline from the Murderous Nigeria. They are actually publishing, like jubilating, patting themselves on the back, that in 3 months, an underestimated 2,583 Nigerians were killed. A similar number abducted. When nations are posting about the development of a driverless car, EV vehicles, the Murderous Nigeria is celebrating that every 1 month they only kill 1,000+ people. And we all know that this is just what was made public. This number is flawed for many reasons. There's no database in Nigeria. So how do they know? How do they account for people? That is one. Two, the government conceals. They just can't help but publish this. And when you look at it, they are just happy, just this level. Can this thing make you mad enough to vote? If not, we still have more. All these are recent. We're not going back to what happened because we know that there's a ton of it. Shown here are babies, old people, adolescents. What is the headline? A national news. Okuama Ewu, help! We are dying in forest. Displaced residents beg. Now, if my co-worker is reading this, my co-worker in America will be thinking, oh my goodness, they were displaced by natural disaster. And that co-worker may say, oh, how can we help? No, these people were actually displaced by their own government. So Okuama people, the surrounding environment, is this enough to make you vote? It gets worse because 12 residents have died of hunger and sickness. The thing that boggles the mind is when you look at this, they are all young people. And our people will be going, federal government, come and help, or international community, come and... First of all, the federal government is killing you. Second of all, the international community will be thinking that you are cuckoo because normal human beings cannot undergo what Nigerians are undergoing, and they keep quiet. Worst of it, Biafrans see these things and they don't react, they just go. Where normal human beings live, just this is enough to stand up. But guess what? The government then appointed an overfed human being, the few that they are using to oppress the many, as IDP camp management, whatever. My people, FEMA in America helps people that are displaced by natural disasters. Nigeria, on the other hand, uses its military to displace displace indigenous people, bring in foreign Fulanis to occupy their lands, uses money generated from the indigenous land to inaugurate IDP camp, and the overfed people will pocket the money and invite the same foreign Fulanis to eliminate the people that are meant to go to the IDP camp. Are you seeing this? For those of you in diaspora, perhaps these people in the bushes, they may not even have access. So it is now on you. It is on me. It is on all of us to speak for them. And when we say speak for them, we don't mean just talk, talk, talk. It is speak with action. Our government has designed a way for you to safely vote. Even not having access to data or internet is not a thing. If people in diaspora do their work, we all come from villages, we all come from kindreds, we all have towns, we have people that can bring names and numbers. I can help. If you can't, send the information. My team can help. Just bring the information. Do you need more to know why you have to vote? Yeah, we talked about Boko and Haram. They are not only abhorring schools, education, no. First of all, they want to dummy people down, eliminate them, and take their lands. You see here, they sacked a military camp. And guess what? Nigeria published that. We are not making it up. They not only sack camps, they even kill military commanders. Because it is jihad. Sad that our people will just sit one place and be crying. Come on, no international community. These Boko Haram people are not calling on any international community. They don't even tell you when they come. We are not saying do anything but vote and register. Get your ID card to liberate yourself. Your government has done everything. Now it is your part. Are you gonna do it? So if some of these things, plus the ones you have in your heads, because I know that each and every one of you have a map filled with all these atrocities in your heads. With all those, as you walk to your ballot box, which luckily you will have anywhere in your kitchen, in your bathroom, while you are at work, wherever you are, it will just take you 2 minutes. As you are there, we want you to vote yes to this referendum. Reasons, given all that you've seen, you vote to secure your life and property, the lives of the people in your village. When you do that, you will have peace. There will be unity, equity, and progress. When you have these four, it lays a foundation for unparalleled human and economic development. Your yes vote will ensure that our leader, who is still in the hands of the murderous Nigerian, because he was renditioned. For people that don't know that, for people that have been lying to themselves, at least eventually, America has summoned up a little courage to whisper the truth, because they just whispered. He will be released. We all saw him the 2 times that he's been to court recently. The courage that he exuded and still exudes today is because he knows that something is happening. He knows that you are voting. Would you be one of those that when he is reviewing that voting record, he will see your name there? Or would you be one of those that wouldn't have their name there? Your vote is your voice. You use it to tell Nigeria what you want, tell the world what you want. Of course, there are people that are benefiting from Nigeria, and there are people that are not even benefiting, but hey, their brain, there's nothing there anymore. There are people that can't tell good from bad. And for this category of people, it's not because they just want not to tell good from bad. It is because they don't even know good. All they know is bad. They can vote no. We just need you to go there because it's your vote and you vote your conscience. If after seeing everything, witnessing it, hearing it, just opposing that with what you are living right now, and your conscience says vote no, of course, vote no. When you vote no, you are voting to remain in one Nigeria. We Biafrans will definitely go, because we will vote ourselves out with or without you. The question is, do you want to be part of it? When we leave, you go to Nigeria. You are free to do that. But note that your no vote also means that you are authorizing the Fulanis, I call them animals in human form, to come and kill you. My people, wouldn't it be better to be killed by something meaningful? The thing is, they kill the person at the time of their choosing. You have no say in that. And when they do the killing, even the people left behind may also be killed, because what they want is your land. Sadly, we've had people calling, "Governor, come and help us. Senator, come and help us." Do they answer the call? Because as the Fulanis kill the military, the police, the governors, the senators, the local government chairman, in fact, your traditional rulers, they will all look the other way, as if it's not even happening. They would not even notice that someone died. Meanwhile, you have been trying to call them and no response. So you know why you have to vote a yes and why you have to vote a no, and the consequences of your no vote. If you still need a reason for a yes vote, we've talked about our leader. Before his recent 2 court appearances, he said that Biafra referendum remains his goal. So why won't you vote? many people profess their love for Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. This is the time for you to show him that you love him, because it is this vote that will get him out. You need to vote yes. There are people that have convinced themselves. I can't reason with them, but they have the right to their own thoughts. They've convinced themselves that they will only engage in activities that Onyendu authorized. He has asked you to vote because referendum is his goal. He is not at a place that he would come out and be doing this, telling you to go and vote. He has said it. It is now up to you to reason that, wow, I got to go vote. There's another group of people that really loathes Onyendu. Then they kidnapped and renditioned him. They gagged him. They thought, ha ha, now we can go drink beer because Biafra is gone. Then our prime minister unleashed the force of Biafra freedom. All of a sudden, the haters of Onyendu now became the lovers of Onyendu, and they love his method of agitation. For those people that continue to lie to themselves, please go and vote, because Onyendu says, I want referendum. With all these, it is time to vote. If you are here and you've not voted, immediately go to this website. As we are speaking, start voting, so that during question and answers, if you have any questions, you can ask. If you don't want to vote now, vote later. Get to the website, you will see 2 buttons. Click on vote. You will have instructions on how to vote. After you vote, help others that may need assistance. I said it before, parents, if your adult children have not voted, whether they've gotten their own family and they're not following what we are doing, I don't know why that would be, or they are still under your roof, or they are somewhere in college and you still talk to them, text them, chat with them, and they've not voted, you are failing. You are failing Biafra. So they are amongst the people that you need to help. If you live in diaspora, you can empower your people at home. If the entire village where you come from have voted, go to the next village, empower them to vote, provide data for them to vote. We have electoral officers. Please, electoral officers, double your effort. Get more people to vote. After you have voted, still on that site, click on ID registration. Every Biafran in diaspora is expected to have the Biafra ID card. Do not say that you were not told. When the time for show me your ID card before I can enroll you in this Biafra CDC database for XYZ comes. Do not say, what ID card? You need to get your ID card. The declaration of our independence is coming, December 2nd. Immediately after December 2nd, planning is going to start to manifest to the extent that you, Biafra people, will start feeling more. Right now, you are seeing it, but once we redeclare, you will begin to feel more. For you to access government services, it will be based on data. If we go to Aba State, for example, we want to know how many people are there. How many males do we have? Females? Do we have children, adults, old people, disabled? We want to know all these to be able to plan. What this means is that you're getting ID card and registering on the database. In a way, you are doing the community good. We can take analogy from vaccination. There's what we call herd immunity, that the healthy people protect the people that cannot really get vaccinated. There are people that truly, they cannot be vaccinated. So when you have such a person, say in a family of 3 and one is immunocompromised, then the other 2 will get vaccinated so that they don't catch the flu, so that they don't catch measles, so that they don't get TB. And when they don't get it, they will protect the person that is immunocompromised, and that person will remain healthy. So you in diaspora that would have access, free access, I call it free because you have money, you pay, you have it. Unlike people in the zoo that will even pay more than we pay and they still don't have it. So you have light, you have the internet. You need to get your ID card, register, so that when we begin to look at the data from your locality, we are able to plan in a way that kind of mirrors the condition on ground. For us to capture this data, you must go to ID card registration, register in the database, apply for your ID card. Instructions are there. So why do you have to register in the Biafra database? Some people may be wondering. I've talked about it here and there, but let's really hone in. The government needs the database for national planning, delivery of services efficiently. This is going to start really very soon. Your community would not like to miss out. When we have the data, we will have improved services. We will target policies. If you have more old people than young people in one community, then we know if Reverend Anene's group will target certain policies in housing, public health planning, we will want to know how many people here have XYZ diseases. Is anyone suffering from cancer? What type of cancer? What type of hospitals or public health facilities do we have to build? Infrastructure and urban planning. We would like to plan in a way that we will not be overcrowded, in a way that pollution will not be killing us. Oh my God, public safety. If you are a community of 20,000 and each 5,000 people to a police, 20,000 will have 4. But if only 5,000 people register, then you will have 1 police. Remnants of Fulani that remains may have more free will to roam around your community than if you have 4. Remember, Fulanis are in our forests. We need to plan. That planning, your part there is to register in the database, get your ID card. Border control and national security. You don't want to be stopped and you are asked and you say, oh yeah, I am Azubiko Konkwo, and the border agent radios or immediately looks on the database and you're not there. And then we will be waiting for confirmation of who you are. But if your name is already on the database and he punches, oh yeah, that's who you are. With this information, we are able to push back on elements that we don't want on our land. Emergency response. Of course, this cannot be overemphasized. The most recent Eleme East-West Road fire comes to mind. This fire burnt until there's nothing to burn. This will not happen in Biafra. While the government is going to make sure that the fire service is located in every place that is supposed to be located at, what would not help you do is to know if we need 2 fire service stations, 1, 5, or 10. That would depend on the number, the database. Why would you obtain the ID card? Well, Biafrans in diaspora can show off their Biafra identity. You can only do that with your ID card. Now I can brandish my US passport. But if you are showing that, deep down in you, you are not really happy. A test for you is when someone comes up to you and asks you, where are you from? The first thing that comes to mind, oh, I'm a Biafran. I wouldn't say I'm a New Yorker. I don't say that. So if you don't have your Biafra identity card, then you're going to be brandishing that Nigerian passport. Because even if you have the passport of your host country, you're not from there. Pretend all you want, bleach your skin all you want, straighten your hair all you want. You're not from there. What makes you is your DNA. Get your ID card and be proud of who you are. This database and your ID card will also serve to demonstrate that you as an individual participated in fighting for our freedom. It is an everlasting document. Think about veterans of the Biafran Nigerian war, the genocide. Think about the veterans coming up and saying, yes, I fought in the war. Sometimes when they are talking, you have goose pimples. There would be a time your ID card would be that weapon you don't want to miss. You need the Biafra ID card to participate in our upcoming referendum. Without it, you will not cross security. Go get your ID card. For Biafrans in diaspora who do not have legal documents to get the ID card, the Biafra ID card is an important document. This is the only way that the Biafra Republic government in exile will identify you. So this ID card is even more important to this group of Biafrans. Get your ID card so that if you are saying to your host country, oh, I'm a Biafran, and they say, show me, you show your ID card. Remember that if you are caught anywhere and they want to know who you are, and you show anything Nigerian, you are automatically a criminal. You better off show your Biafra ID card. For Biafrans who can get the ID card now, such as people living in the homeland, just registering in the database will suffice. Put your name there. So when you go to the Biafra Administration, Security Administration website, you register your email, you access the application forms portal, something like this will show up. You then choose the type of application that you're going to make. We will quickly run through these. All of these application types are for ID card. Note, it is important for you to know that application for ID card will do two things. It gives you the ID card and it registers you in the database. You don't have to, after applying for ID card, you go and register again. No. So, if you have not been supporting Biafra Liberation, just go there. Use form type A. Nobody is stopping you from being a Biafran. Form type A. Form type B is for all of you lovely people, patriotic Biafrans who have been supporting in one way or the other Biafra Liberation. Form type C is for Biafra Republic government in exile officials. Then we have form type D. Type D1 and D2 are minor application forms. That D1 will be used for minors who are 12 years and under. Yes, they can get their ID card. If you just have a baby today and you say, oh, I want this baby to have an ID card, that this baby will show off when the baby is 10, 20, 40, 50, when you are gone, get an ID card for the baby. D2, for people that are 13 to 17 years of age. D3 is really a very important category. These people are people that may not have valid ID card. You are in diaspora and you do not have a driver's license. You do not have a passport. Form type D3 is for you, because this is the only way for Biafra government to know that you exist. We care for you. We want to know that you exist. There's no way you will tell us except through form type D3. If you are on the ground in wherever you are, form type D3. That is your way out of that underground. If you want to come ask us for a support letter for asylum, make sure that you're going to be showing your receipt for ID card. Form type D3. Now, we have 2 more forms for non-ID card applications. D4. These are for our brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers who live in the homeland within the 40 states of Biafra. You are not eligible for ID card, not because we don't want to give you, but because of safety concerns. D5 is a general application form to register as a Biafran. Even if you are in diaspora and you say, I don't want the ID card, I don't know why, because it doesn't make sense. But because we want to capture everyone, we provided form type D5. So we know that people have been calling us, sending us text messages of issues they are having. My people, I need you to know that this is normal. Any one of you, and in fact, all of you that have visited a website, even www.google.com, sometimes it doesn't work. So, website problems is natural. And a website, a database, is a living database because things continue to change to make it much better. So, we've been receiving some information. I want to tell you that the majority of the information I use, majority of the problems or issues, if you will, are user-induced. And we will go through some of them right now. So if you are a first-time user, the first thing you do is to register on the website with your email. Once you register, the site will send you a link to activate that email that you registered. That is important so that the next time you come, our site will recognize that email. So what you need to do is to quickly click on that link that the system sent to you to verify your email. That email that the system sends may land in your inbox. But most often, it may land in your spam or junk mail. Why? It is the reason is because your system is trying to protect you. Your system may be seeing that email as scam or spam or virus, and you will put it in the spam or junk mailbox. So you will need to go and tell your system that no, this is a legit email. The way to do this is to move that email to your inbox. Once you do that, the verification link will be activated. You click on it, and that's it. A lot of people will say, I am having trouble verifying. Yes, this may be the problem. So you go to your spam or junk, depending on the folders that you have, and on junk or on spam that email by moving it into your inbox. You verify, and then you log in. Once you log in, make sure to read the entire overview. Don't say, oh, I just want to go to the application, because what will happen is that eventually you're still going to go back to the overview to understand what is happening. So you read the overview, and then as you are reading, have your pen and paper to write down the required documents. That will include an ID document, like your driver's license or your passport photograph that you must have taken professionally and saved, hopefully electronically, one PDF file containing your receipts of donations or how you've been supporting BIAFRA, and your payment method. Then you begin to complete the forms after you click the attestation button. That is consent that you are filling the form. You want to do it. Once you enter the form, you must complete all fields. If, for example, you are asked for a middle name and you don't have middle name, enter not applicable. You can save your application at any point. Just go down, hit save. You will not be able to submit your application if you leave any field blank. It's really important. And I want to say to us that the save button works. For me, I filled my own application. I decided to really test it and test it and test it and test it. I filled it over days. I will come in, I'll write my name, I save it, I go cook. I come back, I upload a document, I save it, I go to work. I go to laundry, I do something, I save it, I come back. And I said, no, I don't want to use this laptop again. I go to work, I use desktop, I do one thing, I save it over days. And each time I save it, the reason I was doing this is to have that user experience. Each time I go back in, the information was there. So once you complete, you submit, Jumio verification portal will just jump out. Make sure that while you are filling this application, you are sitting in a well-lit room for Jumio liveliness test and verification. So, why are we experiencing problems? Some people will call or send text messages that they failed Jumio. It's not working. Well, inconsistent ID document will lead to failed Jumio verification. What does this mean? It means that if you used your driver's license to complete this application form, during Jumio verification, you must upload your driver's license or use the camera to take a picture right there. Jumio verification requires your upload to be in image format. So make sure that if you are saving your driver's license or your passport, save in image format, JPEG, PNG, TIFF, not PDF. Blurry photos, Jumio will not be able to verify. If you upload anything other than a passport photo, an image of you, you upload your vehicle, your house, your nail, whatever, Jumio verification would fail and your application rejected. If you need to make changes to your application after submission, log back into your account. Go to your dashboard on the right-hand side, click on that dashboard, and then the dashboard menu will appear on your left side. Then you click on the application form. You know the type that you applied to. It will show you there. Then, when you click that, your form would appear. On the right side, you will see the edit button. You click on it and you do what you want to do. For people that need ID card but do not have junior acceptable documents, especially asylees or people that just arrived, they haven't even applied for asylum or something, but you need to get your ID card, go back in, form type D3. Use that form type and we will conduct your verification manually. So you're going to have to contact us. You make your payment and your verification will be conducted manually. Examples of photos that are acceptable: selfies are not allowed. If you've already applied and you use the selfie, go fix your form. Blurry photos will be rejected. Photos with background noise will be rejected, and any photo that is not your image will be rejected. Now, on the same website, you've voted, you've done your ID card registration. Now it is Finland Convention registration. It's still on the ID card registration portal. You go down to the bottom, you will see the Finland registration or event button on the top right-hand corner of the menu. Then register to attend the convention. There are two packets. One, events only. You pay $300. When approved, you get an email with names of hotels for you to then make contact with the hotel. There are discount codes that you can use to make hotel reservation. There's event ticket, 300, shared hotel room, 3 people in a room, 160. It will come with breakfast, 70. You need about 1 to 2 weeks before we can email you your ticket. So some of the questions that you may have. Some people have asked, can they apply for an ID card if they live in Biafra land or in other parts of Nigeria? No. Biafrans in homeland and those in diaspora within Nigeria will not get the ID card at this point. If you reside in Biafra land, please use form type D4 to register yourself as a Biafran. If you live in Nigeria, please use type D5 to register yourself as a Biafran. Why can I submit my field application? If you did not complete the entire field, even if you don't have anything to put there, put not applicable, it will not submit. If you do not upload the appropriate document or fix the errors, because when you have error, the form will have a pointer to where the error is. Go and fix the errors and you will be it will submit. Some people have asked if it's possible to help someone apply for an ID card and to make payment from a distance. This is helping someone virtually. Yes, you can. We made it in a way that people having problems doing it themselves, say an aged person or someone that does not really have the capability to do it, can contact a relative or contact someone that they feel confident releasing their information to help them. So yes, it is possible for you to do this virtually. And you can pay for multiple people using one payment type. We accept credit card, PayPal, Zelle, and other payment forms. So this is step-by-step guide for assisting other people to complete the ID card application. First, the two of you will have to agree, right? On a time, say 7 p.m. Biafra time. You call the person, I am ready. Do you have enough data? Can you do it now? Do you have enough time? Yes, yes, yes. So everybody agrees. Then the applicant, the person you are helping, must be on the phone, or you guys can be on Zoom, like we are here. The applicant will have to send his or her information, like the photo, to you for you to help the person to complete the form. Ensure to complete all fields accurately. Use not applicable if a field does not apply. Then you submit the form. Junior verification would come up on your system, and you will choose to conduct this verification via phone. The verification site will ask you to enter the email or phone number. For me, it asked me for an email. Then you enter an email. You're going to enter the person's email and make sure that they can access that email on the phone that they have. Then the system will send a verification link to the applicant. That applicant will click on the link, follow instructions to start verification. Applicants, please make sure that you are sitting in a well-lit room. The applicant will upload the exact identification document that you used in completing his or her form. So if you use driver's license, the applicant will have to upload the same driver's license front and back. If you used passport, the applicant will have to upload the passport, just the biometric page of the passport. The applicant sitting in a well-lit room will do the liveliness test. An oval will come out. Ensure to adjust your phone, applicant, so that your face fits within that oval provided. Once it captures, verification is done. Payment link will activate on the computer that the person helping the applicant has. Then you will help the person make $100 payment. You complete the process, you'll be happy, applicant's happy. So my people, we've come to the end of this seminar. If you have additional questions, chat us. Join our Telegram page. Follow us on X, because we'll be posting updates. If we get information from you guys, from your using, we will also post. If we have updates, we will post. So, we know that patriotic Biafrans are the ones voting in our self-referendum. Patriotic Biafrans are also the ones who have applied for their ID cards and who are applying as we speak and who will go back to apply. Patriotic Biafrans are the parents that have talked to their adult children to apply for our ID card and to vote in our referendum. Only you would answer the question if you are patriotic. Vote and get your ID card. We thank you for attending. We will answer your questions. May God bless Biafra. Thank you. All right, the information minister.
Professor Choma. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, my people, it's
so
time
much.
for question and answer. I will call on the team, European Rep, Mazi Uche, the assistant, Nwadobi, our IT team, Mazi Praise, and Mazi Goodwill. I think I saw when Mazi Praise came in. Please, can you, Information Minister, please, can you bring them so they can answer questions? I'm not answering questions. So.
Yes, good evening, BIAFRANs, and thank you very much, Officer Choma. That was a very, very brilliant piece of information. I believe that BIAFRANs have heard what you have said, and I trust that they are going to adhere to the processes to ensure that the restoration of Biafra is seen to the end. Without wasting much of our time, we are open for your questions. I will personally take questions from the event. So Mazi Praise and Mazi Godwill is here as well, and with one.b they are also going to respond to questions in regards to the identification process. Thank you very much.
Nwadobi, please, can you talk to Biafrans?
Good evening, Biafrans. Thank you so much, Professor Choma. Yeah, it is very, very clear. Like you rightfully said, the government has done their part. It's now on Biafra to do their own part. I thank the media team here. I thank you guys so much. Whenever you guys are called, you are, awesome. Thank you so much for everything you're doing. Biafrans, we never forget it. And I'm thanking our PM, the one that is leading these armies. We are all soldiers of Biafrans. We are soldiers in our different ways. So our PM that are leading this, our liberation, I thank him so much for everything he's been doing for Biafra and still doing. And I thank him for his courage, and the type of motivation he has. I thank him so much for that. And may God keep blessing and protecting him for Biafrans. I also wouldn't go further without remembering our leader. We have him in mind. Everything we are doing is channeling to his release. Every effort we are making here is channeling to his release. So, and the cabinet, I thank you guys for supporting this government, supporting our PM, supporting Biafrans in every way. You have been so supported in so many ways, helping Biafrans in different ways. This is a government that Biafrans will talk about till the kingdom come, because we have never experienced something like this before. To our team here, I thank you, all of you so much, because you only have to, if you're not in the background, you don't know what is going on in the background. Everybody is working. This is not the type of IPOB we had in the past. Everybody had big names, but they're not doing anything. It was just big names. All the works are left on the side, and Biafrans were just defrauded. But this government is a government of talk and do. The government that really take the safety of the people very serious. So this is the type of government I've been praying for as a child. And when this thing is happening, I just couldn't wait to be part of it, because I'm very, very proud of this government. So I thank all of you for contributing in every different ways. And I am thanking Biafrans all over the world as well. You guys, you have seen hell, you have seen hell. But that is also why we do everything we do now to change that. That is why we do what we do, because it's easy for us to say, I am in my comfort zone. I don't care. I'm not going to help. It's very easy to say that. But how could you sleep as a Biafran knowing, seeing, hearing everything that going down in Biafra land? If you can sleep and don't have any problem with that, then you have a problem. You should go seek a help. You have a problem because it's not normal. Seriously, it's not normal. So when we are doing this, the people in homeland, I know, believe me, I know they are doing their best. They are also working so hard to get themselves out of this mess. I thank you all for your steadfastness. I thank you for, believing in this government. But I can tell you something today, believing in this government is never going to disappoint you, because this is the government that wants you as a kid from a family to go to school without your parents being worried about, how am I going to pay the school fees? No, one will go, the others go sell in the market. This government don't want to see that. Every child belongs in school. They go to school, not hawking on the street of Biafras. We don't want that. All this thing we are doing today, you and I, is to stop that. It's not just about getting our freedom. It's also about making that our freedom worthwhile. This is a government that will not want you to make a deposit in a hospital before you get treated as a Biafran, even if you're not a Biafran, as long as you're living within the 40 states of USB. You will be treated. The money thing will be sorted out later, but first, life comes first. This is a government that wants to give you good roads. This is a government that actually know you exist. So what are we talking about here? It's not about just getting also ID card. You can, when you are not able to get an ID card, you register yourself as a Biafran. So that way you are saying, Biafra government, I am a Biafra. I have made myself known to you. So the government will now say, oh, this is a Biafra. Yes, whenever you need something or whatever that you need to contact the government, you will say, I am a Biafran. I am registered in the database. You can check me out. The government can go check and say, oh, okay, yes, you are right. There will be nothing like fraud. There will not be nothing like Imamadu in this our government. Everything will be on merit. So what am I saying here? What I'm saying is that you do not have to wait for people in homelands, because I know many will be asking why I will not get an ID card. There is a good reason for that. You do not need to wait until it's your time to get ID card. You can start already to register yourself in the database. When it's time for you to apply for an ID card, you can now say, I have registered. The government don't need to ask you to fill a form. They can just upload your information and provide you with ID card or with passport. Which one? So please, what I'm saying today is, let us all do this thing once and for all. We are not even supposed to be begged for to go through all the, it's a process, step by step, okay? We are getting to the end of it this time around. So please, let us just do this thing once and for all, and then we all can start a party. As soon as we do that, the better, and the quicker we start partying. So please, thank you all for joining today, and bring on your questions, and we are here to help you. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Mazi Praise, you are here, right? Can you say something to Biafrans? Mazi Praise.
Please, can you confirm if my voice is coming out here?
Yes, it is.
Thank you so much. Good evening, my fellow Biafrans. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are listening and watching from. I appreciate this program. It's an opportunity for all of us to learn. So far, we've come to understand that information is key on the Biafra Security Administration website. Whenever you go there, you encounter any issue, there's no reason for you to say, I'm not going to seek for help. I'm not going to contact anybody. Or that you have contacted before, nothing happened. Please utilize that. Don't feel too big to use the system. Don't feel too small to also use the system. We are here to assist each and every one of you. Whatever is the challenges you are facing, please kindly reach out to us. And for those who have received email from us, please respond to the request from the email. This way we can make all the application process easier for everyone, including those whose application is on pending. So we love all of you, and we all want to succeed and make Biafra a great nation among nations on this face of this earth. Thank you so much, and we are ready to receive your questions and respond to them. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. Mazi Godwill.
Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope you guys can hear me clearly. So I just want to take such a broad PM for giving us the opportunity to hold this meeting and all the Biafra. We have attended the meeting and making sure that they come into listen to what we have to offer. So I hope everyone has said most of everything that I wanted to say. So we're here to help. In any case that you may have a technical issue. So that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Information Minister, do you wanna moderate the questions?
Thank you, Professor Choma and your team, European Rep, Deputy European Rep, Mazi Goswill, Mazi Praise, and all the cabinet members of BMJI, and our Prime Minister here present on the background, who is attending to matters of Biafra. And all Biafrans that have keyed in, you've learned a lot today, and we implore you to please do as the team has directed so that we can get Biafra tomorrow. So on this very note, we applaud the good work that they have done for us to make them to be very splendid tomorrow. Let us deliver what they have shown us today in a different cycle. So we shall attend to some questions pending the time our team has here available. So Mazi Chukuma, the microphone is yours now. Unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, thank you, my information minister, for this opportunity. Greetings to the committee on the seminar today. Thank you so much, and thank you for serving us, Biafrans. Thank you for what you're doing. At least this seminar kind of made it more understanding. So my question goes like this. For the Biafra ID card, I want to know, so when you want to upload picture, because they said we're supposed to upload a picture of our face on a white background, right? So I want to know, is this something we should do with our phone, or like over here where I stay, they have like passport centers where you can go and like they can take a picture of you, the type of size, or depending on how you want it, they'll do that. Then maybe after we get that, and we can upload it. So I don't know, which one do you think is more preferable, so that we don't get rejected when you're trying to upload your picture? I'm not talking about like if you have any other form of identification. I'm talking about when you want to upload like the picture card, the passports that you're going to upload on your ID card when you're filling the form. And secondly, so for those of us who already made payment for the convention, so when we got the ticket for the convention, there was nothing indicating like maybe like a list of hotels in case you want to get like your own separate hotel. There was nothing there. Like there was no information or list of hotel being sent to us where we can book hotel close to the event venue and also like the promo code for the discount. We didn't receive that. So if I didn't get that, how can I get that? Because I already got my ticket already. Thank you.
On the first question, I will answer. Mazuche, we answer you for the second question. So for the first one, you asked if you had to take a professional pass photo, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that is exactly what is required, a professional pass photo. It's not okay to take a selfie as a pass photo and upload it. It's required, like here in the Netherlands, when we go to take a pass photo, they're gonna ask you, is it for passport or for anything? Because passports always have a different criteria. So when you say to them, yes, it's for a passport, they'll know the criteria. They're going to give you a professional photograph. So I think everyone should do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I just want to get that because I know over here, like we have like CVS pharmacy and other places you can go and get the passport photo. So I just want to make sure that it's not something I have to do with my phone. Thank you for that clarification.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yes, and it has to be a digital passport photo. So it is not something that you would just go to the photographer, take a picture, and then you come back and snap it with your phone. The photographer has to forward you a digital copy of the photograph. So this is an international standard identification document. So when you are applying for such, the first thing that will come to mind is that the photo must be to an international standard. And sorry for your second question. Can you please repeat that so that I can
So the
respond to that?
second
Thank you.
question, is because when the ticket for the event coming up this December started selling, I got mine earlier. So it only came with like direction on how to get there, but there was nothing like an option for. I actually did get the full package like for the group hotel, but I'm thinking of getting like a separate hotel again. So I don't know, like because some you as I was listening, they said that in case you want to get your personal hotel, like when you buy the ticket, list of hotels are going to be sent to you that are close to the venue with promotional code to get a discount. So me, when I first got my own event, I didn't get all that. So I don't know. I want to ask, how can I get it if I need it? So in case I want to go book like a private hotel for myself, so I know that I'm gonna get the discount and it's something close to the event venue.
Yes. So the reason as to why you did not receive information about hotel reservation is because you got a package for the event and the hotel. So you do not need that information anymore since you had a combined package. But if you need to book your own hotel for any reason, please respond or contact the event coordinators through the same email which you received your ticket from.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Thank you. And I don't know if I can ask one more. One more is I want to know because I just talked to a friend who I finally get him convinced to start doing what we are doing in the struggle. So, and he's going to start contributing. Can he go ahead and apply for the ID card? And after contributing, maybe when he presents his receipt, maybe it can be switched from maybe like the other type of classes to like the class B. Or does he have to wait till he amend that 3 months of receipt as our Prime Minister said earlier? Or there's no need for that, just apply for the ID, then maybe when later on it can be updated.
Well, I think this information has been given in the overview. So what we are trying to build here is a very transparent process. So whatever it is that has been written in that overview, we have to strictly adhere to that. So if it says the last 6 months or 3 or 4 months or whatever months that have been put there, let us try to follow that and rather not try to find a more convenient way to assist others. Let us just follow the process. That is the kind of BIAFRA we are looking for. And it is also us that will make that kind of BIAFRA work for us by adhering and following the process regardless of who that individual might be. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you all. Thanks.
And if I might add to that, if your friend is planning on coming to a convention, please tell him to go ahead and pay for the convention and register for the ID card now. Because if he keeps waiting for 3 months, he may get the convention, get the ID card, pay for the ID card, but may not get it on time.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you. Thanks.
All right, Biafra, Biago, over to you. Unmute yourself.
Good evening, all.
Welcome. Please, Mazi Son, if you can spotlight Mazi Praise and Godwill, because they may have questions to answer.
We can only spotlight those that are on camera. Anyone that is not on camera cannot be spotlighted.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. They are not on camera.
Yeah, good evening, all. I've tried to register. I've tried to get the ID. It keep on telling me that my email has not been verified. I've just paid my donation just a few minutes ago. I've been subscribing. I've been paying money since 2019. Started from $2.99. So I've only got one email. So why is not verifying my email is what I don't understand. And then when they send me a code. I put a code, it's still telling me you are not verified yet.
Mazi Praise, do you want to take that?
Mazi Godwill, if you are there, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Now we can hear you.
Yeah, I want to address this issue of verification link. Someone from South Africa has complained, someone from Russia has complained. I want to let everyone know that depending on the country where you are, we are not in control of any law having to do with internet censorship. So the system we have in place is working. People are registering their accounts and they are verifying. In fact, every day, every hour, we keep monitoring to know how many people have applied for today. And we see people who are applying, who are registering, and they are verifying their accounts. And nowadays, so many countries are afraid of the truth. So because they are afraid of the truth, they know that people are circulating right information through the internet. So in order to restrict people waking up, what we call great people experiencing great awakening, they are censoring the internet. Anything that will go against their wish, their desire, they will direct all the internet service providers in that country not to allow that to go through. So when that happens, there's nothing we can do about that. But alternatively, we encourage people to use VPN to be able to bypass these kind of censorship. Then another issue is when you apply or when you register and you encounter issue with your email verification, please kindly reach out to us. We are currently responding to that and we will help you to get that verified. Please, anybody who is listening now or who will listen later, If you encounter any issue with your verification, email verification, please reach out to us. We'll help you to verify it. There will be a process.
I've done that. I've sent email, yet no response. Really.
So go visit the website again. You look at down left. You see a WhatsApp link there. Please send us a message through the WhatsApp link, or you can click on the Telegram group link and then join us there. You can ask your question, but I would encourage you, please reach out to us using the WhatsApp, because that will be very easy for us to respond to you instantly.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Right, we go to Mrs. Chima. Mrs. Chima, over to you. Unmute yourself. Mrs. Chima is not ready.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. And I must appreciate each one of you, the media team, our able Prime Minister, our Mazi Onyendu, and Mrs. Chioma Obi, and Mazi Uche. I appreciate you all. I just have one question. Today, I did try to apply for my ID. It ran smoothly until I got to Jumo, sorry, I may not know how to say it well. Yeah, so, but it says to upload my passport, but it's not accepting anything PDF. It accepts any other thing but PDF. And every other thing I upload, it will tell me it looks like it's blurred, or it looks like photocopy, or so it wasn't. It was really very stressful. So I don't know how else. Why is it not accepting PDF? Sorry, if I may ask.
Okay, I am not sure why Jumio does not accept PDF. I tried it myself. I tested it to know the types of documents that it would accept. It does not accept, even though our site would accept your PDF. Assuming you are using your passport as PDF, it will accept that. If you put it in Jumio, it would not. It only accepts images. That is one. Which country are you applying from?
UK.
Okay, that is UK. Okay, so another problem that I think Jumio has, and this has nothing to do with us, the US passport has a very shiny part of it. And if Jumio, I don't know how the UK passport, the biometric page is, but a part of the US passport is very shiny, as if there's a bright light shining on it. And Jumio finds it difficult to read information on that part of the passport. So depending on how you image your passport, it will tell you, even though it's not blurry to you, it may not really accept it. So I will encourage people that are applying from the US to use your driver's license as your first choice of document. You will just have to do front and back. But what you will have to do is to save your images as image, not PDF. Do JPEG or PNG or TIFF, and Jumio would accept it.
When you do JPEG, it still comes back that is like what a photocopy.
Okay, then probably it's blurry.
For color photocopy. I think it makes sense what you said, that shiny part of it is also in the UK passport. That might be what is quarreling with. I don't know.
So try your driver's license or any other identification document that would not have that very shiny.
I think the driver's license, the picture side. Okay, I'll try both. Thank you very much.
Remember, for you to do this, you have to go back to your application and upload your driver's license. So you're gonna have to choose driver's license now. It will ask you to upload the front and upload the back. So you need to do this, and then before you submit and get to junior verification. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, and God bless.
May I ask something?
Okay, I'm listening.
Can I go ahead, Professor Sherman?
Sorry, what did you say?
I want to say something in addition to what Professor Sherman has said to you.
No, you're not.
Mazi Praise said he want to say something.
He wants to add something, yeah.
Okay, please add. Please add.
Okay. So, please, if you apply for your ID card, let's take this very serious. Please, when you take picture of use your phone, take picture of your ID card if you are going to use your ID card, or your driver's license if you are going to use your driver's license, or your passport biometric page if you are going to use your passport ID as your means of identification. And please, when you take that picture, ask yourself, if someone sends you this picture that you take, will you be able to read the information on it? If your answer is yes, please upload that. If your answer is no, please continue to take that picture until you get a clear, bright picture. Please do not upload the picture. Use your phone camera. Make sure that your ID card or your driver's license or your passport biometric page is placed in a natural light area. Do not keep it under your electricity bulb and you want to take it. Definitely, it will not be clearly seen or visible for the system. Also, when you are filling that form, if you choose passport ID as your means of identification, it will ask you to upload the biometric, which is one option. If it's your driver's license or your national ID card, it will ask you to upload the front and also the back. Please take note. If it's the passport you selected in your application form, when you're doing junior verification, please use this. Remember, you will not, when you are doing the verification, when you take picture, do not upload. We realize that a lot of people, because their pictures they took already are not clearly visible. When they use the upload option, the system will be able to reject it. But if when you start the verification process and the junior system asks you to please take picture of front of your ID or driver's license, please use the capture or take picture option. Do not use the upload. Reason is because the junior system will try to identify the authenticity of that your identification document real life. That's why you need to use the take picture option. Do not use the upload option. Now, when you use the take picture option, whether your ID is visible through the camera or not, junior system will tell you instantly there that please, this picture is blurred. We cannot read it. We cannot read the information. Retake or submit. Please, if the system tells you that this picture is wrong, please use the retake option to retake that picture. Now, when you are taking that picture, do not place the camera far from that ID or too close to that ID. Make sure that you position your camera in a moderate position, whereby all the 4 edges of the camera will be captured, and the outside edges of that, outside of the 4 edges of that ID card or passport is not too wide that the camera will be seeing the environment, except the ID card interface. Please take note of this. A lot of people today will be able to go to junior verification using this same procedure on their own, and the verification was done. And then they say, oh, I have not, I've not brushed my teeth, or I have not, do some makeup. I say, please, this verification is not going to do it. It's just to verify the authenticity of who you are, who you tend to be in the application form. Are you legit human being or not? Are you alive, or you are just faking the identity? So when you capture yourself, please make sure that what you see there is very clear, and then you can click verify. Once you complete that, automatically the system will take you back to the application form system, and then the next step will be payment. Try this. If your application is still pending, go back, click on submitted forms in your dashboard. It will take you to the application form information section. Click on update. The application form will open. Scroll down, click on submit, and start the junior verification process. Using this method, we do the delivery in less than 2 minutes. A lot of people are complaining already, but please, this awareness is to help each and every one of us to go through this process smooth, fast, with 0 error. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Just a quick one before I go. When I was doing it on my laptop, and I ran into this problem, and I switched over to my phone, but unfortunately, when to take the photo, when Jumo asked me to allow or not to allow to access my photos, I accidentally picked not to allow. So since then, if I log on my phone again, it doesn't even give me any option anymore. I don't know if it's so sensitive that it gives you only one chance. Is there hope I could still use my phone again?
Please, if you don't want to use your phone, because already you have disallowed the system to use your camera.
So it won't let me again.
It will not let you until you're able to remove that restriction. But alternatively, please reach out to us using our WhatsApp number. We can help you to verify yourself. You can initiate the verification process through your email. You click on the link and then start the process using the phone. Once you start, it's going to ask you that again.
Okay, I hope so, because I even had to restart my phone, waiting, looking, hoping that it will ask me the question again, but it didn't. So, but I
Don't
hope
worry. When you
again.
do it, contact us tomorrow. We'll be able to help you. We can also help you to remove that restriction that you have activated yourself.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you and good night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Reverend Ebenezer, over to you.
Okay, I really appreciate my dear professor. You guys have done fantastically well, and I really appreciate every one of you. We are involved with a powerful nation that will be the best nation in the world when we get in. I want you to understand that the same way we perform activities here in America, Social Security is one thing that we don't play with here in America when you get to that age. But in Biafra, if you have an ID card, there are benefits, serious or extensive benefits that come with it, privileges that come with it. We'll attend to you first in our department, urban development. That means if you want to buy land or buy, say, a street that you have your name on it, or have a name on a building, you have to come through our department. All over the nation, in each state will be involved in it, and our department will have to take care of those things. If you have elderly folks that are at home and you have your ID, we'll be able to attend to your parents and support them. Give them free housing if we have to. These are the critical things that are important. Don't take it lightly. Take it seriously when you apply. So once that is done, even low-income housing, people that start work early, their parents or their family members should have an ID to identify themselves. If you don't have an identification, how can you work for our department or even work in any governmental department? So I really appreciate what you are doing. I didn't have any questions, but I'm supporting to what we're doing to let us know that this is a critical thing to do. Don't play with it. It's not a typical Nigerian stuff. Or let's just do it and get it over with. No, it's critical. It will affect your life down the road. So do the right thing and apply well, and you will benefit from it. Would attend to you before any other person. Those that applied, those that have their IDs, and those that donated we will support them as almost like a social security for them when you donate for this struggle. So put that in your thoughts when you're doing this. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. We go to Chike Chinyere Uba. Chike Chinyere Uba, over to you. Unmute yourself. Chike Chinyere Uba. Unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, thank you very much for allowing me this time. Yes, I am Chikezie Chinyaroba. I think you're hearing me loud and clear.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm from Ikumisia, leading the volunteer team.
Oh.
I want to ask one or two questions I deem necessary at this time. Most of the prominent people from our area antagonize us. They do a lot of terrible things. Even I have record of many that have tried to use army, police to intimidate us. In short, in 2 occasions, they've invited army with hillocks full load of soldiers to arrest me and my team. These are people, I know their homes. My question is, after the declaration of Biafra, what will be done to such people? Another issue here is this. There are some communities that don't even allow our team to do voting in their area. In some of these communities, I have to go straight to their Royal Highness, tell them the importance of this voting. In fact, there's this Royal Highness that referred me to their community chairman and their PG. Up to date, they have not allowed us to conduct voting in their community. What do we do with such community after the declaration of Biafra?
Okay, thank
More
you.
so,
Oh, do you still have questions, or do you want me to take the ones that you've asked?
you can take on this. I still have more to say.
Okay, thank you, sir, for your service. You said you are leading the volunteer team.
There's another.
Extend our greetings to your team about what would happen to the people that are not allowing you to help them vote or collect their data. We leave that to the Prime Minister and the team responsible for security and every other thing. Our job here is to design a database and provide the information, and your job is to disseminate the information and help people vote. When you go, you have to do it in a way that you will be safe, because you cannot vote when you are dead. You cannot help people when you're dead. So if they are not allowing you, then leave them alone. And you will be there as a witness when they would start complaining. Oh, why did a hospital come to your village first and it didn't come to my side? Well, we can only work with the data we have, the people we have on our database. You cannot go help them assuming anything happens and we don't have them on the database. We can only look for people that we have. As Reverend Daniel just said, he leads a department that deals with urban development. They have a housing project going on. And when he starts planning for older Biafrans and locates, for example, an old people's home or facilities in your area that voted, because we have a good number of people that we know need that service. When they complain, you remind the person of the time they wanted to come carry you with their military and pushing you away not to vote. So yes, it is annoying that they are doing that. Canvass as safely as possible. The security problems and challenges you're having, please find a channel to take that to the defense minister and the prime minister. And I believe the prime minister is listening. Thank you very much again for your service.
One more issue I want to raise here is the issue of liberation tax. I want the government to look into the issue of liberation tax in a situation where the people that feel they are well-to-do in the society make mockery of all the effort we are making in the whole state. I am talking of a whole state. I am coordinating Ikwimisia state. So the whole local government in that aspect of,
can you hear me? Can you hear me? Please,
yes,
unfortunately, this is not the time to make inquiries for this information, because we are strictly focusing on what we came here, what we have for tonight. We want to be able to take questions from what we have educated Biafrans here tonight. So please come another time when we have a platform open for this your concern, or then you can contact the media team to lay this your concerns, and then they know where to forward that information. But for now, we have to strictly adhere to time because we have a very limited time for this program.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, European Rep, for that intervention. May I also add that any other person that picks the mic, please, if you've been disenfranchised in any way in ground zero, you know the right channel to put your report through. The European Rep is here. If you are amongst the volunteers of the voting team, you know how to channel questions and report and doubt that you have to the head of that team. Anything that has to do with security, please do not bring it up here. Put it through the back door, and then we will follow it up. Thank you so much, and please, let's remain on the relay of this very referendum and ID card voting seminar, so that we can make something out of it. Warrior sister, over to you. Unmute yourself.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Good evening, my ministers. Good evening, my doctors. Good evening, my professor. All protocols observed. Thank you for your good work. Thank you for helping us. Thank you for working for us. I salute you all. My questions are this ID card, because I have registered for the convention and I'm finding the ID card very kind of hard. And at first, they told us, or I heard, that if you don't have the ID card, you can still come, but there are certain areas that you cannot get into without the ID card. Now, and the ID card is, are you supposed to put just your name because you are coming, or can you do it with your family? I mean, do you have to put your family's name if they are above 18 years old? And will my payment cover whoever that I'm going to add on the list of my ID card, or just put it there as notification for some other time? And the picture that I have, I've already taken a passport picture, but the one that you showed is very, very bright, and I don't know if mine will go through. So, and I'm using my driving license, but that little shiny, shiny thing that you're talking about is on it. So if peradventure he refuses the driver's license and my passport, is it possible to take a picture as you are filling the form, just like we do for the voting? Those are my questions. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much. I can quickly respond to your first question. What was it again? I actually forgot what you asked.
The first one is my name, and if I want to include any member of my family.
Now I remember. Yeah, you were wondering if your family members can be included in your application process. Well, the first answer is yes, because what we are doing is data collection and identification application. So in terms of data collection, their information needs to be filled alongside with the form, but the application itself is individual basis. You're applying as a single applicant, but then the questionnaire requires you to input the information of your family members. So if your family members wish to apply for their ID card, they need to also fill a separate form as an individual. Then in regards to your photo, if your photo has been taken by a professional and it's in a digital format, please upload it, and then if it passes the requirements, and also it's very, very important to check the overview before you take a picture. Make sure you go to the overview and read the photo requirements, the dimensions, the sizes, and whatever is required of the picture. And then after that, you can upload. If it passes the requirements, then your application, of course, will be approved. If it needs to be updated, will be contacted, and then you can be able to go back and obtain the correct passports photo type.
Okay, one more question, sir. They said you should fill in, or you should upload one of your receipts for your payment. But if you have a certificate from your state that is where you live in, and you have a certificate of I don't know how you call it now, of good works or something.
Donation certificate, you meant?
No, not donation. No, that is if you have a certificate that your state, let's say where I am right now, I'm in UK. So if I'm in UK family, so there is a certificate that they hand over to me. So will I be like, you show something because I didn't come in from the beginning. So I started halfway. So I think they said the number 2 we applied to me because I don't know if it's number 2 or number 1 because I've got a certificate of attendance or something like that they gave to me. So with that one, do I still have to do I still have to upload my certificate of payments?
So if I understand correctly, you were issued a certificate of contribution by your representative in the UK.
Yeah.
Is that so?
Yeah.
And what was the instruction when they issued you that certificate?
Of my works, not just only money of what I do,
No, I mean, what was required of you when they issued you that certificate? What did they ask you to do?
They asked for my email address and my name. That's all. I think with my picture, I can't remember. I think with my picture or so.
So I mean, this is a different thing then. It's not the same thing.
So I cannot use that.
No.
I think I know what she's talking about is the membership certificate which every rep is issuing.
Absolutely. That's it, madam. Thank you.
Membership certificate.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So who issued you the membership certificate?
My coordinator.
Is it contribution certificate or membership certificate?
Yeah, that's the one they need to use to apply for an ID card.
Yes.
So that's what I was asking you. That what did he tell you, or what did the person tell you?
He didn't tell me nothing. He just said because they know that I contribute a lot for other things, not just money. So he asked me to send my email address and name. I can't remember if he asked me to send my pictures or my.
The reason I asked you that question was that
we
set up this process in a way that we want to provide information at the local level. So if your representative have issued you an information and said, use this to apply for an ID card that is going to be in place of your receipts and all that, you should be able to trust that process because that is why they are there, to give you that information. So please, in the future, whenever you get an information from your representatives, it is coming from us as well. So please trust that process.
No. What I'm saying is that can I use that one in place of the ID, the payment, the certificate for the payment? When you do a donation, you always get a receipt, right?
Yes, so that is why they issued it to you in the first place.
So I can use that in place. That is what I want to find out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. What the European rep was trying to make you understand is that before you could have been issued that certificate, it was a compilation of your monthly or weekly donations that merited that certificate. The Bishop Dr. Comfort, over to you, please. Bishop Dr. Comfort, unmute yourself, please.
Hello, I'm trying to open my camera. Okay, thank you so much. Don't worry about my camera. Okay, I appreciate all of you so much. I want to tell BIAFRA, just in conclusion and in addition to what has been said already, ID card is very, very vital in this struggle, as well as registering and helping people to register. I just want to appreciate Professor Chioma and her group. You all are phenomenal. Maazuche, who doesn't smile often. Obi and praise. Biafrans are happy to have you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Maazuche, smile.
I mean, you know, I just want to smile. He's so handsome. Come on,
Yeah,
smile.
he's
There
smiling.
you are. There you are. I've got it, BIAFRA. I got what I want from this man.
Sorry, at the same time, I am also doing other things, so
I know that.
it
I
is
know
part
that.
of the process.
Multitasking. Yeah, multitasking. I know.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Make me know they worry too much about my future. In face alone, that's smile. That's the point. In face alone.
I brought smiles. Aren't you happy, BIAFRANs? Thank you.
All right. So it seems that that's the last hand, right?
Professor Choma, I think we have no hands up anymore.
Yes, I think so too. And I think it's late where you guys are, and those of us here, we're tired.
So at this very point, I appreciate all of you. And you may round up. Dr. Nadi, Adazayo, if I say that your mouth won't say something, I better come to the screen.
Adazayo, it's your turn. So you can close the meeting for us.
Hey, okay. No, Mazi Sonny, I will get you. I will get you. That's okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Dr. Professor Chioma, Mazuche, Mazi Praise, Mazi Godwill. Dobby, I like to call people's name, but I will forget. But all the same, thank you so much, everyone, for your education towards this. We are all very excited to learn on what is going on, especially me, because it took me a while to find how to pay my my ID after I did everything. But I learned one thing after eventually, that I don't have to upload my ID, but to my face from the computer on PDF. Instead, image. That was what helped me on my truth for a long time. So, but anyway, thank you, everyone. I had some people in my house here, people that came from my bereaved, so I wasn't like too much focusing. So, but thank you so much. I did not expect to be out here to talk. I was into two things, but thank you everyone that participated. And we are giving hands up to our PM, because that our PM is, I call him Obilidike Akanana. He is 1 in a million, for the God that brought him to this world for this purpose. He must get us to the end to see Biafra. For those that we lost, we pray that their soul will go over there fighting for us too, because this thing is not just about physical, it's spiritual. So those that died, I know their hands in what we are doing, because sometimes there's something that will happen. You'll be like, how did this happen? But Chukwu Okike Abiama is with us. Thank you, everyone, and God bless.
Thank you so much, everyone. And please carry the gospel along and then do as you talk. Okay? Thank you and good night. Thank you, our finance minister, for hosting us too. Thank you, the information team. Thank you so much. Mazia Mobi, I see you too. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you. wonderful database system team.
Yeah, our database is top notch. Yeah. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Biafrans. See you tomorrow.
Yeah,
see you tomorrow,
guys. Okay.
In another big package tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye. Good night.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Love you all.
Bye.
Yes, thank you.
Good night.
Good night for me.